So let's just start by settling into a nice, comfortable seated posture. You can have both feet flat on the floor. If you're not sitting cross-legged, about a hip's width apart, and you have your hands just resting comfortably in your lap. They can be in the meditation mudra if you wish, or not. Just be comfortable. And then feel the weight of your sits bones and your pelvis just be released into the chair. So just allow yourself to relax into the chair or onto the surface you're sitting on. And then align your shoulders with your hips and your ears with your shoulders. And then going to the crown of the head and just release any tension there. And just draw your attention to the crown and just see if you can feel any sensation, any tingling or pressure. And then see if you can just relax the scalp. And then notice as you relax your scalp what happens to your face. And just release tension in your face, your forehead, and the eyebrows, and your eyeballs, the back of the eyes, the nose, the cheeks, and the area around your mouth. Relax the back of the tongue and the jaw, and the ears and the inner ear. Then go to the back of the head and just relax the back of the scalp. And then see if you can release any tension in the back of the neck, at the base of the occipital bone. And then just allow your shoulders and shoulder blades to drop down. Relax the throat as well. And your chest, and your belly, and all of your limbs. So actually, you can do that in just a matter of like less than a minute in your own meditation. And then bring your awareness to the sensations of the breath as you inhale and exhale. Through the nostrils. And then shift your attention to your chest cavity. And as you breathe in, your lungs and ribs expand, except they expand 360 degrees, which is what we're designed to do. And then just as you exhale, everything just kind of contracts and the diaphragm rises up, pushing out the air, helping to push out the air. So feel that. And then just maybe, some people like to focus on the rising and falling of the belly. So you might feel pressure around your waistband. And check your environment for distractions. So just mentally scan. And I personally here just heard the first bird of the morning, so of course that's where my mind went. So just allowing all the sounds to be there, trying not to follow with the mind, not to investigate. And then just check in with your mind this morning. Just like, How is your good, kind self today? What thoughts are arising? What ruminations might be happening? And, be kind with yourself because we all have it. And maybe it's nothing at all. Maybe you're just delighted with the world. But just check in and see where you're at and be objective with what you're seeing. Just no opinions, no judgment. Just just check the thoughts. And then bring to mind all the people of your life, your loved ones, or these ones who are precious to us, your strangers. Then the ones we have aversion for. These different groups of people that we have in our life are equal. Some of them, sometimes some people we love more than others. Then sometimes that relationship changes. And then sometimes a stranger comes into our life. Sometimes the one we don't like becomes a best friend. Just impermanence, karma. And then, they're equal. We just feel however we feel about anyone in any particular time, because our minds aren't necessarily stable. These people are still the same. They're all equal in these three ways. They want to be happy too, just like you and me. They don't want to suffer. And they all have this unbelievable capacity for a Buddha mind. Just like you. So we'll do this practice this morning on loving kindness for self, for all these people of our life and all the sentient beings. So first of all, just start by putting maybe a replica of yourself in front of yourself. Or if that's difficult for you, just think of yourself. And think particularly of your good qualities. Some skill you might have. And it could be, if you don't have any particular training, it could be a personal skill, an interpersonal skill. Maybe it's something that's not necessarily valued monetarily, but it's something that you are complimented on. Or what would people say about you? What do people say to you to your face when they're encouraging you or praising you? Maybe make a list in your mind of your good qualities. And these thoughts that we have is, oh, why did I do that? I wish I hadn't said that. Or, sometimes people I talk to project all the way into the future, constantly worried about the future. Other people I talk to are constantly worried about things that happened in the past. And so when we do this, we're kind of robbing ourselves of being in the present moment, not only for ourselves, but for all the people around us. So if you think you've finished your list, think of one more thing. So in this this loving kindness meditation, we're extending this feeling of loving kindness towards ourselves, through the support of a few simple phrases. So if you do this meditation again on your own, you can use different phrases if you wish. But we'll repeat the phrases slowly and mindfully. And we just kind of start by channeling this sort of genuine care and concern towards ourselves. And then you just allow your heart to respond with appropriate feelings when it's ready. And so you're aware of this kind of loving kindness includes yourself as the object of kindness, and then this inner quality of loving kindness itself as it infuses your mind and heart. So we're going to pause in between the words, the phrases, to reflect on yourself as the recipient of your own kindness and loving concern. So we're very good at giving this to others. And so remember, just as we just did, you want to be happy, and just like everyone else. You don't want to suffer, just like everyone else. And just think about the validity of this statement. And maybe think of that in relation to the experiences that you have in your life. Is it true that deep down I really want to be happy and not want to suffer? So go back again and reflect on the goodness within yourself, your good, kind self. And perhaps you don't need to have a reason for extending love and kindness towards yourself. So just go back for the moment, just go back and feel the sensations on the crown of the head and relax the face. And just allow this softening and relaxing to spread on its own to the rest of your body. Second time. So we start, the first one is, may I live in safety. So this is wishing yourself to feel safe and to have security in life. And this could include financial security, physical security. May I be happy. So wishing yourself to feel joy and cheerfulness and happiness in the mind and heart. May I be healthy. wishing oneself to enjoy physical health and well-being. May I live with ease. Wishing one's daily life and work to flow smoothly and easily. No obstacles. May I live in safety. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I live with ease. So you can repeat these phrases slowly and mindfully at your own pace. You can repeat them to yourself and see if you can stay connected to the intentions behind the words. And extend loving kindness towards yourself. May I live in safety. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I live with ease. So maybe you're not feeling particularly loving towards yourself. You can give your heart plenty of time to respond in its own way and just use those words to guide your heart towards loving kindness towards yourself. May I live in safety. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I live with ease. May I live in safety. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I live with ease. So, as you're saying this, feelings of warmth, of love and kindness towards yourself may arise. And so entwine these feelings among the phrases and offer them back to yourself. May I live in safety. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I live with ease. May I live in safety. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I live with ease. So in between repeating those phrases, you can reflect on the basis that support or promote loving kindness towards yourself. So we all want to be happy and not suffer. And just for a moment, reflect on how or if this relates to you. Is it true for you? And how does this wish to be happy manifest in your own life? And then come back to the phrases and offer them back to yourself. May I live in safety. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I live with ease. And see if this, just reciting, for this very short period of time, just reciting these phrases, has it changed your mind any? May I live in safety. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I live with ease. May I live in safety. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I live with ease. We can also reflect on other reasons that might activate loving kindness for ourselves. So some of us may see the goodness within ourselves. So again, go back and reflect on your own good and kind self. All the good things you've done. And then maybe reflect on past experiences of happiness. Maybe you wish that to continue. Maybe you sense the yearning for love within. May I live in safety. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I live with ease. May I live in safety. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I live with ease. May I live in safety. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I live with ease. So you can recite these phrases mentally to yourself or out loud. We have 5 minutes. We'll just meditate single point in concentration, and then also think of the phrases, just giving those phrases back to yourself. And just keep an eye on how they're landing in your heart. When you're meditating, particularly useful for this one, imagine you're about to break into a smile, but you don't quite. So the corners of your mouth are lifting ever so slightly. Sort of brightens the mind, brightens the heart. Notice if your mind is wandering or traveling, and very gently bring it back to the breath and the phrases. May I live in safety. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I live with ease. May I live in safety. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I live with ease. Just allow those simple words to infuse your heart. And let's just dedicate any insights, any creative energy to the well-being of yourself and all the people and the sentient beings. Body, lots of love. Thank you so much. Nice to see you this morning. And I look forward to seeing some of you this evening. Okay. Thank you, Mary. Also, I'm doing a Actually, Alex came. I'm doing a meditation this evening, through Seichen Ling at our sister center in San Francisco. It's at 6 o'clock our time, Pacific time. So if you're very welcome to come along if you wish, and it'd be lovely to see you all there. All right, lots